I once witnessed a family who, simply because they overlooked a small patch of water in the corner of their kitchen, saw their work spiral downward, their health deteriorate, and within just 3 months, they had no choice but to sell their home to pay off debts. Hello, I am Master Zhen. Every house carries its own unique flow of energy. When that energy is still in balance, those living inside feel peaceful, supported, and prosperity flows naturally. But the moment that energy becomes misaligned or blocked, everything can start to shift. The money slips away, the mind grows uneasy, and harmony within the family begins to fade. The scary part is, the warning signs are often so small that they are easy to ignore. A damp spot on the wall, a heavy atmosphere, or a strange feeling that washes over you every time you walk through the door. All of these could be signals that your home is losing its energy, and if left unaddressed, that negative energy will only grow, dragging misfortune and unrest into the lives of everyone in the household. In today's video, I want you to join me in identifying these warning signs, small details that could be quietly throwing off the energy of your home. When the energy inside begins to shift, you may notice it through water, sound, or simply a lingering sense of unease every time you walk in. And if those signals go unnoticed, sometimes disaster arrives before you even realize what is happening. But before we begin, take a moment to write a positive affirmation to the universe in the comments. I am living in a home filled with light and abundant blessings. And do not forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because every week I will be sharing real Feng Shui secrets to help you recognize when your home is sending out bad energy signals, how to clear negative energy, and how to keep your space filled with peace and steady good fortune. So, if you have been feeling like something is off in your home, do not ignore it. Every sound, air current, or damp corner could be a sign that your home's energy is going off balance. Pay close attention and listen carefully to the subtle signals your house may be sending you. Sign number 1. Water leaks. In any home, water is the lifeblood. It represents movement, nourishment, and growth. When the flow of water in your house becomes unstable, like a dripping faucet, a cracked pipe, or a spreading damp stain on the wall, it is not just a physical issue. It is a sign that energy is leaking out, causing the atmosphere to feel heavy and slowly draining the life force from your space. A constant dripping sound might seem harmless, but it can make you feel uneasy, weighed down, and mentally scattered, because the energy in your home has already begun to shift. In energetic Feng Shui, water symbolizes wealth and good fortune. When water flows smoothly, clearly, and consistently, prosperity follows naturally. But when water leaks or escapes, it means your luck may be draining as well, making it harder to maintain stable work, causing financial loss, and disrupting your peace of mind. A house with water leakage often faces other issues too: weakened electricity, increased humidity, and a heavy atmosphere around the kitchen or bathroom, areas directly tied to financial energy. So whenever you find even a small leak, take care of it immediately. Dry the area and allow light or cleansing incense smoke to pass through to clear the energy. Water can only carry wealth energy when it flows cleanly and continuously. Keeping the water flow steady is not just about cleanliness. It is a way to protect your family's abundance and peace. Sign number 2. Mold and damp walls. One of the easiest signs to recognize when your home is out of energetic balance is the appearance of mold and musty odors. Walls that once looked bright begin to turn gray. Dark stains appear on the ceiling or behind cabinets, and the air feels heavy, humid, and harder to breathe. When humidity levels rise, your home absorbs more moisture than sunlight, and that is when the positive energy, known as yang energy, starts to weaken. Living in such an environment for too long can leave your body sluggish, your mind foggy, and your personal energy stuck in a state of stagnation. In Feng Shui, mold is a sign of accumulating negative energy. It appears where air is still, light is lacking, and wind cannot circulate. When negative energy dominates, your home starts to lose its natural warmth, directly affecting your health and personal fortune. You may start having sleep issues, feeling anxious, or even hitting walls in your work. That cold, damp energy not only blocks wealth from entering your home, but also prevents good energy from growing. To counter this, deal with the mold at its source. Let natural light, fresh air, and pleasant aromas flow through your home. You can place indoor plants or burn cleansing incense in the morning to help restore positive energy. A dry, bright house is not just healthier, it helps open up energy flow, making you feel lighter and more at peace every time you walk in. Sign number 3, an empty house, left alone for too long. No matter how new or beautifully decorated a house may be, if it is left empty for too long, it will gradually lose its life force. Without footsteps, breath, or daily movement, the energy flow inside the house comes to a standstill. The space turns silent, cold, and dense. This is what Feng Shui calls dead energy. You will often feel it as soon as you walk in. The air feels thick, the light seems dimmer, and you may get an eerie chill down your spine. According to energy principles, energy only exists when there is interaction. A house that has been empty for too long means the positive energy has faded, leaving behind stagnant, heavy vibes. That stillness makes it hard for good fortune to grow, and the person moving in may encounter a series of issues: faulty electricity, leaking water, broken appliances, or restless sleep. At that point, the house is no longer a nurturing place, but rather a space where energy goes into hibernation, requiring time and care to reawaken. To bring a house back to life, open all the windows before moving in, and let light, air, and natural sounds pour in. Light candles, burn incense, or place some green plants in darker corners to awaken the sleeping energy. A house truly welcomes you only when it wakes up, when energy begins flowing again and warmth spreads throughout the space. Sign number 4, low water pressure or faulty hot water. Many people, when checking out a home, focus only on how it looks and forget to test the water. Yet, water tells you a lot about a house's energetic flow. If you turn on the tap and the water pressure is weak, stops and starts, or fluctuates, it is a sign that the energy in your home is blocked. When your plumbing system is not running smoothly, energy gets stuck, disrupting the natural flow between different areas. The longer this continues, the heavier and more stagnant your home feels, almost as if your wealth is being held back somewhere. In Feng Shui, water symbolizes wealth and prosperity, and water pressure represents the strength of your fortune. A strong, steady flow of water means positive energy is circulating. But if the flow is weak or inconsistent, it indicates that money may be hard to hold on to, and work could face constant obstacles. When water energy is blocked, it does not just affect your fortune, it can also impact your emotional state, making you feel off balance and unproductive. To fix this, make sure all pipes, faucets, and hot water systems are functioning smoothly. Let the water flow strong and steady. This is not just about comfort, it is about unlocking your flow of wealth. To further enhance positive energy, place a bowl of salt water or a clear quartz crystal near a water source to help cleanse and boost energy. A healthy water flow supports prosperity and brings warmth and ease back into your home. Sign number 5, old heating or electrical systems. A healthy home needs more than just brightness and cleanliness. It also requires balanced temperature and smooth operation. When the heating is weak, the air conditioner is loud, or electrical appliances flicker, it is not just an inconvenience. These are signs that the inner energy of the house is weakening. A home that is no longer functioning properly starts to lose its natural rhythm, which disrupts the flow of energy and creates disharmony. You may notice the changes through small signs: heavier air, chills setting in faster, or a scattered mental state. In Feng Shui, warmth represents positive yang energy. It is the life force that keeps blessings moving through your home. When machines are outdated or broken, that energy cannot spread properly, making room for cold, negative energy to take over. Living in such an environment over time often leads to fatigue, sluggishness, and declining health. Long-term coldness can also impact your mood and relationships. Everything starts to feel distant, disconnected, like the house has lost its heartbeat. To restore the balance, check and replace old appliances, clean vents and fans, and keep the space filled with natural warmth. A soft yellow lamp, a scented candle, or gentle incense can all help maintain strong yang energy. Once the internal energy of the house is restored, you will notice real changes: a clearer mind, smoother workdays, and the steady return of good fortune. Sign number 6. Constant noise and poor sound insulation. A home with good feng shui always feels peaceful and balanced. But if you constantly hear noise, traffic, footsteps, things dropping, or neighbors arguing, it is a sign that the energy field in your home is being disturbed. Chaotic sounds disrupt the flow, keeping positive energy from settling. When peace is broken often, your mind cannot rest. Sleep becomes shallow, and stress slowly builds. In energy-based feng shui, sound is the vibration of energy. A noisy home means energy frequencies are out of balance. Harsh or repeated sounds scatter the energy, weakening positive forces and strengthening negative ones. Over time, people in such spaces often feel tired, irritable, and unfocused, and their luck may also decline. This imbalance affects your emotions, your health, and your ability to grow. To restore harmony, bring stillness into your space by managing sound and adding natural balance. Use thick curtains, rugs, or indoor plants to absorb harsh vibrations. Play soft meditation music, gentle water sounds, or burn calming incense to smooth the energy. A quiet home calms the mind, sharpens focus, and creates the foundation where blessings grow, wealth energy flows, and peace stays. The signs you have just seen are the surface layer, the things your eyes can see and your hands can touch. They show that your home's energy is shifting, but that is only the outer picture. Feng Shui also involves the invisible, the breath of the land, the flow of energy through the walls, and the silent rhythm of the people who live there. Invisible sign number 1. The history of the land. Every piece of land holds its own memory. Beneath the tile flooring or patches of wild grass, the energy of everything that once took place there still lingers, whether it was joy or sorrow, light or darkness. If a piece of land was once a cemetery, a hospital, or a site of repeated loss, negative energy can remain for a very long time. It becomes embedded in the structure of the land itself and can directly affect those living above it. You may sense it as a chill, fatigue, or a heaviness in your body, even when there seems to be no clear reason why. In Feng Shui, land is the origin of all energy flow. When the land is balanced and peaceful, positive energy can gather and circulate. But if the land has been wounded, the fortune tied to it becomes unstable. Even if a brand new house is built, the deeper layer of energy underneath may rise up and interfere with the energetic field of those living there. This is why some places feel suffocating the moment you enter, or no matter how much you renovate, that unsettling feeling never truly goes away. So before choosing a place to live, take time to understand the history of the land. If it carries heavy or stagnant energy, it must be cleansed and reactivated. You can do this by burning grounding incense, sprinkling salt in the four corners of the house, or simply allowing direct sunlight to shine on the bare ground for 3 consecutive days. Once the land can breathe again, your home can finally begin to hold and grow positive energy. Invisible sign number 2, a sense of unease or coldness. Upon entering, there are homes that appear bright and beautiful, but the moment you step through the door, a chill brushes past you, or your heart quietly tightens for no clear reason. This is not a random sensation. It is your body's natural response to an imbalanced energy field. When the energy in a house becomes disrupted, when positive energy is weak and negative energy unsettled, your body immediately senses the imbalance even before your mind understands it. Feng Shui regards intuition as the most sensitive tool for reading energy. When you feel like you do not want to stay, it means the energy of the home is clashing with your own. Staying too long in such a space can lead to fatigue, lack of focus, and tension in your relationships. The more you try to adapt, the more your own energy is quietly drained without you even realizing it. If this happens, do not force yourself to put up with it. Instead, try to reawaken the space by opening all the windows, placing a clear quartz crystal in the center of the home, or lighting a small candle each evening to boost positive energy. Light and warmth help restore energetic balance. But if that uneasy feeling still persists, it is a sign, a message that it may be time for you to leave. Invisible sign number 3, unusual phenomena or mysterious sounds. Sometimes, in the stillness of night, you might hear soft tapping, distant footsteps, or flickering lights, even when there is no wind. Science may explain it as natural shifts in building materials, but in Feng Shui, these are signs that negative energy is growing stronger than positive energy. When that shift happens, the vibrational frequency of the home changes, and our bodies, which are extremely sensitive to energy, respond with chills, restlessness, or trouble sleeping. This often starts in corners of the home where light does not reach, where old objects have sat unmoved for a long time, or where heavy emotional energy from past residents still lingers. These leftovers gather into stagnant energy pockets, moving slowly and eventually overpowering fresh, new energy. When negative energy becomes too strong, the house turns still and cold, the light dims, the air becomes stale, and those living there begin to suffer both physically and mentally. To clear this, you do not need complicated rituals. Simply bring back natural light and sound, play soft music in the morning, light incense or a scented candle at dusk, and place green plants in the darker corners of your home. If the heavy energy still remains, perform a cleansing ritual by wiping down the house with salt water and grapefruit leaves. As positive energy spreads again, you will feel the subtle warmth returning to every breath you take. When you begin to feel unease in your home, whether through clear signs or an indescribable feeling, it means the energy is trying to speak to you. Sometimes the house is not inherently bad, but it is simply the wrong place for your fortune to grow. And now is the time for us to reflect, to recognize the types of homes that carry disruptive energy and the misconceptions that quietly push good fortune away. Type of home. Number 1. Too beautiful, too perfect. Some houses are designed with stunning precision, filled with natural light, spacious and visually impressive. Yet after living there for a while, the homeowner feels mentally exhausted, sleeps poorly, and struggles to maintain wealth. This is because outward perfection does not always equal stable energy. The more open and airy a space is, the easier it becomes for energy to disperse. Without a place to pause and gather, good fortune slips away. In Feng Shui, gathering energy is more important than appearance. A good home needs places where energy can stop, swirl, and soak in. When wind flows straight from the front door to the back, or light passes through without moderation, the energy becomes thin, like water without a shore to hold it. Over time, people in such environments often lose focus, attract short-lived luck, and struggle to maintain long-term success. Too much openness can be the most subtle form of energy leakage. So when choosing a house, do not be blinded by glamour or perfect symmetry. Good feng shui is not about what looks good. It is about what feels right. Choose a space that gives you warmth, peace, and a slow, steady flow of energy. A house with a corner for energy to settle, even if small, is far more valuable than a large, stylish space that feels energetically hollow. Type of home number 2. A house that has witnessed illness, accidents, or loss. A house that has seen serious illness, death, or separation often carries the energetic imprint of the past. Even after renovation, repainting, or change of ownership, that layer of energy often remains. People living in such homes may experience repeated issues, weak health, unexplained fatigue, or ongoing financial struggles. In energetic feng shui, human emotions are a form of energy, and they become imprinted in the walls, the floor, and even the earth beneath. When that old energy is too heavy, positive energy cannot rise. Negative energy grows stronger, slowing down the flow of good fortune. This is not superstition, it is simply how energy works. Places that have held sorrow must be cleansed with light and movement before they can support life again. If you are living in a house with this kind of past, do not ignore it. Cleanse the space thoroughly. Burn incense, sprinkle salt, and keep all doors and windows open for 3 days straight to let light in. But if you still feel cold, drained, or mentally foggy, it means the house has not yet released its old energy. In that case, do not hesitate to leave. Staying will only cause your energy and fortune to slowly fade. Type of home number 3. High-rise apartments with layered energy. Modern high-rises offer convenience and comfort, but in feng shui, they are among the most complex energy structures. Each floor holds a unique layer of energy, and every unit is its own field. This overlapping creates conflict and turbulence. With hundreds of people cooking, moving, and opening or closing doors each day, the energy rarely settles. Units near elevators, water pipes, or central areas where energy is constantly pulled and pushed are especially unstable. In energetic feng shui, unstable energy means people cannot feel at ease. When the energy field is constantly stirred, positive energy weakens. This leads to fatigue, poor sleep, mental fog, and fleeting fortune. Wealth in these homes often comes quickly and vanishes just as fast. Many high-rise residents report feeling lost or disconnected, even when all material needs are met. That is the result of your personal energy being scattered in a chaotic environment. If you live in such a space, reinforce the positive energy with simple changes. Turn on a warm yellow light at night, place green plants on the balcony, or hang a metal wind chime near the front door to stabilize the flow. Most importantly, find inner stillness, because a calm mind can balance even the most restless energy. But if you have tried all this and still feel tired, anxious, or breathless, It is a clear signal. Your home may no longer match your energy, and it could be time to move on to a space where the energy is calm and the blessings are truly yours. Every home has its own spirit, like a living being that senses and responds to the people inside. When the energy becomes imbalanced, the house speaks through dripping water, musty smells, flickering lights, or a vague sense of unease. These signs are not random. They are your home's way of asking to be seen and realigned. Feng Shui is not superstition. It is the art of creating harmony between people and space. A healthy home brings lightness to the mind, freshness to the air, and steady flow to your fortune. But if your space makes you feel drained, restless, or unsettled, that is a clear sign your luck is fading. Trust your instincts. The right home will always make you feel grounded. And if peace never comes, no matter how beautiful the place, it is time to move on. Good fortune stays with those who live in flow with the energy meant for them. Before you go, leave a powerful affirmation in the comments. I am living in a home filled with light and abundant blessings. This is not just a message to the universe, it is also a way of opening the door to let good fortune into your life. And do not forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because every week I will be sharing timeless Feng Shui wisdom, real stories, small but powerful rituals to help you keep your wealth, increase your fortune, and live peacefully right inside your own home.